That card just sold 4 copies today so far on eBay. So this card right now is in full territory around hitting 1,700. I really think we're gonna see a number on this card under 1.8. I really hope this card sells well. So the jury is still out on that Jackie Robinson by Ermsey. And by reading the comments, I am not alone in the sentiment around that card. I did though miss an important feature of that card on the Topps website. But welcome to Friday. Welcome to episode number 121 of the Project 2020 Nightly News. My name is Chris, otherwise known on Twitter and Instagram is at CRT_Sportscards. And my website is where you want to visit for everything related to Project 2020, CRTSportscards.com. And in the mail today, the custom cards have arrived. So check out Twitter for a bigger picture of what you're seeing on the screen right now. They look really good. I just have to pick up the pens or the correct pens to get these signed and included into the contest winner packages and how I'm going to deliver them in the future. But a lot to get to, a lot to sort of end the week on in week number 35 in Project 2020. First up, and these are really in no particular order, but when it comes to the print run contest, I made a simple mistake yesterday. I missed Dave Yanko also, who was just 5 off from the print run. So congratulations, Dave, and I will get you that Derek Jeter. Thankfully, I bought an extra couple of copies because it was natural, so I was very easily able to correct this mistake, oversight on my part. But I have to be mindful here of the next 15 cards I am giving away. There is bound to be another tie, and there's bound to be on a card that I'm only going to have 1 copy of. So here's how it goes. You can win the contest by going over the print run. I want to see who is closest to the pin. Whether you're a little bit over, a little bit short, that is fine. But if there are 2 people tied at the number or nearest the print run, the tiebreaker is going to go to the person who is not over the print run. So I hope that makes it easier going forward when it comes to the print run contest. Second thing here is on the Jackie Robinson by Ermsey. I missed the rainbow foil parallel with this card. I keep forgetting to check the details on the actual listing. I only ever go to the image, save it, and then go to record. Number 3 here, and I thought I was done talking about the artist prints, but Topps is running a Black Friday sale right now on items on certain levels of how you spend. But on any item that you spend that is more than $250, you get 35% off, which means right now those signed prints a week and a half after release at $400 are now on sale for $260. That makes them a little more manageable from a price perspective, but it really feels like they should have just priced these at $250 or $300 and never put them on sale. Putting an item on sale 10 days after launch just feels kind of weird. And again, I feel bad for anyone who purchased a print at the beginning. I really hope you get a refund. But if you like these prints and $260 is better, go pick it up right now for $260. And wow, that's a lot of detail, and we haven't even talked about the print runs that were announced today. But I will say thank you, Topps, for putting out the Friday morning print runs. That'll make the weekend a little bit better, and hopefully on Monday we're not given all 4. But on that Mark McGwire, Josh Avidas, we were flirting with disaster. But this number really solidifies my perspective here that we are not going to see a card finish under 1,600, or actually under 1,500, because that card came in at 1,631. That was a very, very muted pairing in a very difficult week right before Thanksgiving, and that card still came in at 1,600. On the JK5 George Brett, and here again, another JK5 card that I have forgotten to purchase during release window, which tells me maybe I'm not that big of a JK5 fan as I think I am, because he is the one artist that I'm collecting that I continuously forget to purchase their cards. So I've got to figure this out in the next 60 cards. Am I a JK5 fan or am I not a JK5 fan? But I'm going to have to go by and pick up that George Brett here to complete the collection, because I'm this deep in, I cannot get out now. But that card comes in over 2,000. That is very, very good to see, because it was a really, really great looking card if you're a JK5 fan or if you're a George Brett collector in Project 2020. But now getting to the last 2 cards of the week, And I'll tell you straight up, if you thought the video last night was maybe a little monotone or maybe a little boring, it's because the cards yesterday, they just didn't really speak to me. And it shows that even somebody who is involved with the project every single day, burnout is very, very real. If you don't take your time with these cards, or if you try to overextend yourself, you can be burned out very quickly because the cards come out every single day. But that sort of 1 day lull in production, or in my mindset of the set, really came back with this Oldmanalan Ichiro. But before we talk about that Ichiro, we had a long lost friend of Project 2020 show up. And I thought his arrival again in Project 2020 with this design was actually quite hilarious when you look at it. And when do people send postcards? Well, in 2020, we don't really send postcards, but maybe 30 years ago, when did we send postcards to our friends? When we were out traveling, when people were forgetting about us at our home area because we were out looking at the world. And where's Don C been out for the past few months and in the entire set? Who really knows? But he sent his postcard in of Roberto Clemente, and I kind of like the card overall, but it's going to be curious to see how well this sells. And remember, there are just 60 cards left in the set. Don C has to release 6 cards, which means every 10 cards, we're going to get a Don C card. So it's going to be a broken record between now and card number 400. And now closing out the week in Project 2020, card number 342 is this Ichiro by Oldmanalan. And I will tell you right now, this is not a baseball card. Calling it a baseball card is cutting it short. This is a masterpiece. This is a legit piece of art. This is something that we maybe were thinking we'd see from Oldmanalan. He has had a very, very unique style so far in this set. And this artwork of Ichiro, in my book, is up there with that Natural Jackie Robinson. This piece of work is absolutely stunning. And look, this could be an art print in your house bigger than what Topps is selling. This is gorgeous. So if you're an Ichiro fan or a fan of just artwork, this is a must buy for you. I don't know if Topps will ever release it as a print. We will find out. But this card right now is fantastic, and I cannot wait to see if it's given out in a bigger format in the near future. And I nearly forgot to mention 2 very important facts about this Ichiro Oldmanalan. Number 1, it's a giveaway card. This is one of my most anticipated releases, and this one did not let me down. So the person in this video who is close to the print run, and you can go over, is going to win a free copy from me. And of course, if there's a tiebreaker, the person who is under will win that free card. And number 2, this is a rainbow foil parallel in the set. So 1 out of every 20 cards produced on the Topps website is going to be rainbow foiled. So happy chasing that parallel. This makes it the 4th card released with the rainbow foil card background. With that, have a fantastic weekend, and I'll see you back on Monday for episode number 122 of the Project 2020 Nightly News.